Welcome to the InterContinental Chicago and Magnificent Mile in Chicago at 505 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. This is the only InterContinental we have in the state of Illinois, and we're proud to present it today. This is an outside view. On the left-hand side, you will see the Grand Tower, which is the newest addition to the hotel in 1986. On the right-hand side is our historic tower, also known as the Executive Tower now, since we just finished the renovation about 30 days ago. Here's another view, front on, where you see all of the ornate decor on the Executive Tower, the main level. The hotel is connected with two walkways at the ground level in the lobby and on the 12th floor between the two towers. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see the Grand Tower. So you can completely see the difference of the architectural decor. And next slide, please. So this is what it looks like when you walk into the front desk, into the lobby. Sometimes guests will ask you, which way is the restaurant, or which way is the restroom, or which way is the front desk? So when you walk in, on the right-hand side, over here is the bellman stand. Then the entrance to our Michael Jordan Steakhouse, and above it is also the second part of Michael Jordan Steakhouse. So the bar's downstairs, the restaurant is up. Right behind, you'll see the front desk, and there is a beautiful view of Michigan Avenue. There are actually live feed cameras that will show you Michigan Avenue and all the hustle and bustle that's happening. So it's kind of exciting. Upstairs is just a part of the walkway over to the restaurant, to Michael Jordan's, and on to the left is the Continental restaurant where they serve breakfast 7 days a week. It's open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then on Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. until noon, and the buffet is amazing. Below it, under the Continental restaurant, there are flight info screens in case you want to check your flight times of departures and arrivals. And next to it is Starbucks, so you can grab something on the way out. And behind the stairs is the concierge desk, so they're readily available to assist you at any time if you have any questions or needs for tickets or reservations, or want to know about how to get around the city. And the right-hand side is the way to the historic tower, where the fitness center is and the pool. And on the left-hand side, the elevators go to the Grand Tower. Moving on, so a little bit about history about this hotel is just amazing. It was actually built in 1929 as the Medina Health Club for the Shrine Organization, and it was a men's club, so women were not allowed. And then it fell to a victim of the stock market crash, and it closed its doors in 1934. However, IHG bought the property in 1988 and did a multi-million-dollar renovation. And so restoration work was guided by the original athletic club in 1930 yearbook. The scimitar, that was donated by a club member. So when you walk into the historic tower, there's actually on the second and third floors, there are pictures on the walls of all of the old relics and the members that used to be there and what it looked like back in the 1930s. It was fascinating. So it's a great historical tour if you have a time to enjoy that. And today, each floor of the hotel represents a myriad of cultures and eras. The public areas that are available for viewing, they provide a glimpse of the rich history of the building. It's been said that the Grand Ballroom was used as a shooting range back in the 1930s when it was open for the Shrine Organization and the Health Club. The 4-story lobby features a grand staircase with cast bronze friezes, along with handrail taken from the original Medina Health Club. It does showcase harmonious merging of the old world elegance with 21st century craftsmanship. The ceilings are painted in dark tones with Celtic and Mesopotamian motifs of the lion, the fish, the eagle, and the Assyrian bull to typify the highest powers of nature. So moving on, the Grand Ballroom is the site of Chicago's most elaborate weddings. It is absolutely stunning. To walk in here is breathtaking, and it's huge. It's located on the 7th floor and the balcony on the 8th floor in the historic tower. The Grand Ballroom is designed as an unusual elliptical shape. Around the ceiling are 37 hand-painted murals of classic landscape scenes that were taken down and restored by the artist who consulted on the restoration of the Sistine Chapel ceiling. He also added 24-karat gold leaf to the moldings surrounding the paintings and the 12,000-pound Baccarat crystal chandelier, the largest in North America. So you can see that here, it is gigantic and very sparkly. Unbeknownst to many people, again, as noted, it was used as shooting range. So, directly above the Grand Ballroom is the hotel's famous Junior Olympic pool. It's 30 feet by 70 feet, and it's on the fitness center level. So the hotel in the historic tower has the 12th floor. There's no 13th floor. It's listed as the fitness center level, and then the 14th floor where the pool is. So the 12th floor has fitness center. 13th floor, you go up the stairs where the pool is, and the 14th floor is right above. It is open from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. It is complimentary to all guests. And although the original athletic club facilities included a gymnasium, a running track, bowling alley, golf driving range, and archery range, the pool is the only element to live and survive today. Considered an engineering feat when it was built in 1929 because it was above ground, the pool is 25 meters long and holds 120,000 gallons of water. It's had many famous visitors, including the Olympic gold medalist and Tarzan star Johnny Weissmuller. Here's a little insider secret that some people don't know, and you have to get it by word of mouth. So the InterContinental Chicago does not advertise this secret tour. So you have had to have heard it from another person who's heard it from another person that you go to the concierge and ask for the iPod tour. And it'll just be short and very informative and tell you how you can enjoy some secrets inside of the hotel with the architecture and the decor and the history. So they'll give you an iPod with a headset, and you can just walk around freely and enjoy the hotel itself. The Hall of Lions. And the terracotta fountain is right behind you where you can make a wish. This is King Arthur's court. There's the Junior Olympic pool. And those are the original mosaic tiles that were from the Medina Health Club. The Grand Ballroom. Short and sweet, but it's very informative. So if you're ever there, make sure you ask the concierge for the secret tour. Moving on. While you're staying at the hotel, do you need to stretch your legs and get a workout in? Work that cardio, get it going. Well, we do have a 24-hour fitness center. It is available free of charge for Platinum Ambassador members. It is $12 a day for guests or $16 per person per stay otherwise. So I recommend if you're going to stay a couple days or longer, and you want to use it more than once, do the $16 fee. And it has 3 different levels of strengthening and cardio equipment. Go ahead and play the video. The pool is, as I mentioned, above the fitness center. And above here you'll see where they actually had onlookers that watched the swimmers when they would compete, back when the Shrine organization for the fitness center was available in the health club. So you'll see a lot of the Nautilus equipment and cardio equipment. They have free weights and all sorts of other things that you can get a good workout with. There's a Pilates ball. And they do have towels, and the spa is also on the same level as the fitness center, which is available from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. There's the gorgeous pool. There is no lifeguard on duty, please note, so if you have children, make sure that you're with them the whole time. my opinion, this is total architectural eye candy. It's so much fun to look at. I was here in Chicago about 3 years ago and didn't want to leave just because it was so fascinating just be in that area. As I mentioned, in the historic tower is the spa located on the 12th floor, and they have a wide variety of services including massage, sugar body scrub, reflexology, and hot stone massage, and other ways to help perfect your day of replenishment. So you can call 312-719-0603 to book your appointment. Again, they are open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week in the Executive Tower. This is one of my favorite places to go. The InterContinental Chicago features the famous Michael Jordan Steakhouse, where they have the best cut of steak I've ever had in my entire life. And an 18-layer chocolate cake, which is about this big. It's fantastic. It's a great way to end your meal. But they have a wide variety of steaks and seafoods that are hand-cut and prepared for you, especially to your liking. A wide variety of wines and cocktails as well. And I highly recommend the trio of mashed potatoes with filet mignon. So, here's the Continental Restaurant. As I mentioned, they have an amazing breakfast buffet, but also a la carte menu items that you can order to your liking. They're open again 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, and 6:30 a.m. until noon on Sunday for brunch. They have a wide selection of fresh fruits, pastries, oatmeals, cereals, breakfast meats, and also cooked-to-order omelets. They have a station right there in front of you that you can create your own omelet, and all sorts of coffees, teas, espresso, cappuccinos, and juices as well. And don't forget that the InterContinental Chicago does feature 24-hour room service. So if you're on the go, we do have a Starbucks. And as I mentioned, it's on the left-hand side from the front desk if you're entering the lobby. And you can grab a quick drink. And they also have free Wi-Fi in the Starbucks itself, which is convenient if you want to do some work while you're waiting to check in. And when you're below Michael Jordan Steakhouse, just further towards the end of the hotel, in the historic tower, you'll find Eno. Eno is a short term for enology, which is the study of wine. And Eno features a wide variety of wines that are specific to the city and that have been hand selected by the manager. They also have a beautiful selection of chocolate truffles that are handcrafted that go well together when pairing with the wine. And they have cheeses and appetizers that you can enjoy together with the wine pairings. And they have an outdoor patio, which is quite vibrant in the summertime. I highly recommend if you have time to relax out there and enjoy some of the best wine, cheese, and chocolate in downtown Chicago. This is our concierge, and we wanted to let you know that the InterContinental Chicago has a kosher kitchen. So here's some more information. Says we're very happy to announce that we do have a kosher kitchen. So the kitchen has been blessed and is acceptable to use for people who are of a Jewish faith. So they will feel comfortable about eating the food that we provide for them. Some of the food offerings that they have at the hotel. And if you have any questions about the kosher kitchen, feel free to contact the manager on duty in the catering department. Next slide. So the InterContinental Chicago has some of the top corporate accounts listed below. We feature the Tribune, which is next door to the hotel, Chicago Tribune, and the University of Chicago, JP Morgan Chase, Northwestern Mutual, Bank of America, and AbbVie. So, as InterContinental agents, we represent over 170 ICs globally. In several instances, we are the guest's first point of contact, and we have to represent ourselves appropriately. with the utmost professionalism at all times. So the same behavior applies when speaking directly to the hotel employees. We want to make sure that there's consistency between us, the guests, and the hotel employees that we speak with. Please note, do not blind transfer any calls to the hotel. There are often instances where guests will get bounced around from agent to hotel employee, and they get very frustrated, and it's very time consuming for them, and time is money. So we want to make sure that we can avoid that bouncing around and giving the guests the best possible service that we have to offer. So when you're calling the hotel and transferring a guest, make sure you ask specifically for the department you need to speak with. In-house reservation manager on duty. Make sure you verify that the PBX operator or the person you're speaking with at the hotel that you are an agent for InterContinental and that the guest has been transferred around, so we want to get this rectified right away. Don't rattle off a bunch of information. Make sure you just ask for the right department or the manager who you need to speak with instead of spilling your guts to the PBX operator who won't remember anything you said. We do pride ourselves in providing excellent booking experiences, so passing along pertinent information to the right person will provide a smoother transfer with less repetition. So we want to ensure seamless customer service to all of our guests and maintain a high level of confidence that our hotels have in us. Please use your best judgment when transferring a guest to a hotel. Ask yourself, is this guest request something that I can make for them in a trace on the reservation, or is this matter something that I can handle on my own without calling the hotel? We've been advised to trust the information in Iris at all times. If you're unsure, call assist. Ask a friend who's sitting next to you or a coworker. If the call is after normal business hours, offer the phone number to the hotel and ask that the guest call in the morning. You may also offer to transfer the guest to the manager's voicemail so that they can leave a message. We do appreciate each of you for all of your hard work while creating memorable experiences for all of our guests. Thank you so much.